All right, guys, time to talk about Bitget Token on the channel once again. Now, as you can see, basically, I have marked off a couple of flags here, and you can see that basically this flag took place from about $1.50 up to about $3. Now, the target of this is sitting about $4, and the breakout, created another flag basically, and the breakout of this is about 390. So I have drawn a little box here to show the target where I think BGB is headed next, which is about another 60 cents ahead. Now, keep in mind, on a daily time frame, we need to seal a daily candle over this 350 mark. Now, we hit this on the 12th of December, and we got rejected. We fell all the way back to about 290. Now we're making a second attempt at this. So, we can't get rejected here. We run the risk of double topping here, guys. So let's hope we can push forward in the next day or so. And, because we really run the risk of double topping here. Bitget is probably pumping is probably this news that Bitget has secured a Bitcoin service provider license in El Salvador. Basically, I saw this news this morning, and since then it's been really pumping. I think it started around $3 or so this morning, and it's just been continuing throughout the day up to almost 350 or so. Actually, I think we did hit that earlier, but we didn't break it. So yeah, like I said, we do need to break that. Now, if we look at the tokenomics here, basically there's 2 billion max supply. 2 billion have been created. It says 1.4 billion here are circulating. Now, if we look at the tokenomist website, it says 1.8 billion are circulating. So I would probably tend to believe the tokenomist website more than CoinGecko. CoinGecko doesn't really update very often. So I would go with the tokenomist here. Now, basically, the next upcoming event is the 10th of January. You can see that 0.38 of the circulating supply will be released. And this appears to be every month. So it's nothing drastic, guys. I don't think there's anything to fear. So yeah, guys, I think all is good for Bitget Token to go up. And I do believe we are going to meet this target in the very short term. Now, we are getting kind of a little bit tiny dump here. Not sure why, but it's probably just a small bump in the road, guys. So yeah, point out this little article I found a little while ago. Basically, it's Bitget Token BGB can hit $5. Is it the next BNB? Now, personally, I'll go ahead and say it's not going to run to $700. Not this bull run, probably not even in the next. But anyways, I thought the most interesting part of this was down at the bottom. And basically, it says, in the long term, if BGB had the same market cap as BNB, the price of BGB would be approximately almost $75, guys. So if you think about it, there is 2 billion supply. Now, BNB has about 200 million. Now, I know that off the top of my head. I look at it quite a bit. So that is 10 times more, BGB than BNB. So at the price BNB is right now, it's about $730 or so. Yeah, I mean, this actually could happen. Is it likely? I don't think so, unless Bitget makes some changes as to their exchange, of course, and they start taking some of the competitors, customers and things like this. But it isn't a bad exchange. I do like it. Their staking, I would say, is fair, and I don't have much in the exchange, but I do like it. I can't say there's nothing really bad about it. Their launch pools are actually maybe even better than Binance's. Take a quick look at Bitcoin here. As you can see, basically Bitcoin ranged from 19th of November all the way until about the 14th of December when it finally got out of this little box. This box is nothing scientific. I just want to show the range that basically Bitcoin has been stuck in the majority of 1 month. So basically, it broke out, we can say 14th of December, and it hasn't really looked back since. So right now it's sitting at 106,200. It hit an all-time high earlier today. All-time high stands at 107,793 and 7 cents. So amazing, guys. Really, I think Bitcoin is going to at least 120,000. A lot of people will say, oh, that's only 13,000 away. But guys, this went from 15,000. So If we have a super cycle, I believe 150 can be hit, but I truly don't think it's going to be more, if it even reaches that, guys. Total market cap looking much better from earlier today. I made a video actually on stacks, and it was under this, 3.62 trillion by quite a bit, and turned into a green candle. We need to break this on daily time frame. Actually, this is a weekly time frame, but if we can seal a daily candle above this, this would be excellent. And I do believe, we're set for continuation. The next thing really would be breaking above this trend line that basically, we were following for quite some time, as you can see. Basically back since beginning of November, we were just kind of bouncing off this a little bit, and we broke through on 9th December. So probably will be a little bit tough getting above it, but yeah, we have to be patient, guys. So total market cap now without Bitcoin, another green candle. It did test this little support here at 1.52 trillion today. Looks like it's getting a bounce, just like the previous 4 days. So let's see, the next resistance will be this trend line, just like the trend line, which includes Bitcoin. So let's take a look at the dominance, guys. It looks like Bitcoin is getting rejected now at the 57.55% mark. Keep in mind, this is a weekly time frame resistance. So as long as we seal a weekly candle under this line, that's good. Now, the longer the time frame, the candle, the better. This, like I said, is a daily time frame, so it's really the wrong time frame to look at it. But you can see it is getting a rejection at the moment. So good sign. I do think we're going to continue to the downside. I don't expect to seal any candles above this, although I am kind of surprised we did get to this point once again. But guys, we fell really a long way without a bounce. If I zoom out, you'll see that. I mean, we fell all the way from basically 61.78 to down here at 54.61 without a bounce, guys. That's 6-7%, so it's amazing we went that far without a bounce. Now, monthly returns, December looking a little bit better. This morning when I had a stacks video, when I made it, it was about 8%, I think, or 7%. So I think October and November, it's going to be something between this, for December, something between October and November. I believe October kind of saved its energy for November and December to be quite powerful. It's just a hunch. It's not anything scientific. It's just how I feel, guys. But I do think that we kind of saved energy, especially after having one of the best green months ever for September. Actually, it was the best. So yeah, I do believe it kind of saved its energy. That's why we saw November as super powerful. I think this month we still have 16 more days, or 15 actually, because today is the 16th. And I think we're just saving up for, basically this week and probably next week, Christmas time. I think there's going to be a lot of buying, guys. Take a look at the altcoin season index, as you see here. Still at a 63. It was the same today. I did refresh it. Let me refresh it again. Yeah, still a 63, guys. So basically nothing has changed. Let's see what tomorrow brings, but I think we're probably not going to go any lower, really. Bitcoin is pumping. Some of these altcoins are even starting to pump, so I'm a little bit surprised this hasn't gone up, actually slightly. Now, fear and greed, 83. Yesterday it was an 80. We're still in extreme greed. This is not good, guys. I would like to see this come down to like 70 or so. We need to get out of extreme greed. Now, high cycle top indicator, guys. Basically, you can see that it is not really, close to crossing yet. But eventually it will. We got to keep watching it. And yeah, this is probably one of the main indicators, that I am looking for when I am going to sell all of my crypto, guys. Crypto bubbles, guys, you can see that there are probably, 50-50, 60-40, probably for the green. BGB, one of the bigger, earners today at 11.4% currently. When I started the video, it was 13. But anyways, guys, things are looking good. The last hour has been kind of bloody, I guess we can see. Maybe, Bitcoin went down a little bit, I guess. Anyways, still looks good in my opinion. Now, if we want to talk about the economic calendar, guys, we did have some numbers today. These were the numbers. Now, tomorrow, we do have retail sales, industrial production. That is pretty much it. On Wednesday is the most important day. We have Fed rate interest rate decision basically. We have FOMC press conference, and that is probably even more important than the interest rate decision itself. We need to see what Powell says at the press conference for the future of the cuts. So now Thursday, we do have jobless claims, PCE prices, GDP, Fed manufacturing, not Fed, Philadelphia Fed manufacturing, actually. Yeah, and then Friday, guys, we do have core PCE price index, we got PCE, we got personal spending, we got Michigan numbers. So pretty much all this week we do have something, but most important is this interest rate decision and press conference on Wednesday. Now, the interest rate cut should be 95% sure that we will get a 25-point basis cut. 4.6% believe we are not going to get a cut at all, though. But in my opinion, that cut is coming. It's going to be a Christmas bonus to us. But for the future, guys, January, and onwards, we have to see. Guys, if you want to stake your Bitcoin or any other coin, go to Coinondo. However, I want to go ahead and say for BGB, they don't have anything from the Bitget exchange. So you cannot find that here, unfortunately. But if you're looking to stake other coins, go to Coinondo, type in whatever you want. For example, Bitcoin, it will give you a list of places where you can stake. Be aware of limits and the times that you have to stake. You don't want to get caught staking for too long, guys. For example, for 6 months or 120 days. I just think that's too long. Not financial advice, but I'm looking to do flexible or 30 days maximum personally, because this market can change very quickly, guys. Anyways, guys, if you enjoy this video about BGB and Bitcoin, give it a like, share this with your friends, activate the bell, subscribe, and guys, I'll keep making these videos as long as you guys keep supporting me. We have over 726 subscribers right now. That's amazing, guys. Today I think I've gotten about 20 or 25 subscribers. So I really appreciate it. I'm really thinking about live streams in the, real short term here. We have to get across a couple of milestones here first. And yeah, so thanks a lot, guys.